pass. Look. Throws deep to the right side. Wide open. Avery at the 50. Avery still running. Still low. 20-yard line. Tizona. Touchdown. Refugio. Campbell gets away from the tackler.
There we go. Touchdown, baby.
Touchdown. Refugio.
Good evening and welcome to Skidmore-Tynan High School for today's JV volleyball matchup between the visiting Refugio Lady Cats and the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats. Both Lady Cats tonight. One's wearing purple and gold. One's wearing orange and black. We will have the varsity contest on after this ball game tonight. Getting ready to start on the floor for Skidmore. We have number 15, Jolie Mann. Number 1, Alexis Marone. Number 6, Solana Quintero. Number 12, Sydney Swanea. Number 4, Dalen Moore. And number 2, Alexis Flores. And for Refugio on the floor, we have number 15, Salem Bath. 14, Mabry Garza. Number 2, Ava Solis. Number 16, Adriana Lara. Number 4, Kaylee Collins. And number 12, Emma Meza. And Refugio will start the match serving. Garza sets it up for Kaylee Collins. Over to Salem Bass. Back across. Marone saves it. Sets it up for Mann. And back over. Miscommunication there on the floor. Skidmore scores the first point. Emma Koenig coming in now for Alexis Flores for Skidmore. Serving Jolie Mann. And that is a point for Skidmore. Mann sets it up for Lara, over to Garza, back across. Marone gets it back across to Lara. Collins back over to Lara, sets it back over the net. Bass sends it back over. Koenig tries to get it. I'm sorry, that is Quintero tries to get it back over the net, but it does not go. It's going to bring up Ava Solis serving now. Garza sets it up for Collins, who sends it back across. Collins can't quite get it up at the net. Skidmore with another point. Collins backwards. Skidmore picks up another point. Mesa sets it up for Lara, over to Bass and back across. Mann sets it up for Swanea at the net. A little too hard, out of bounds. It's going to bring up Mabry Garza now to serve for Refugio. Mann, Marone back across to Collins, to Garza, back over. Marone sets it up for Mann. Over to Moore, off of Emma Meza's hands. Skidmore with another point. Swanea will go back to serve for Skidmore. Laura hits it over to Collins, who gives chase out of bounds. Swanea sends it back across. That ball is a little too hard out. Lady Cats will pick up the point. Allison Johnston coming in the ball game for Salem Bass. She's going to go back to serve for Refugio. Johnston sends it back across to Moore. Mann blocked at the net. That's going to be a point for Refugio. Sadie Gonzalez at the net with the block. Johnston into the net. Skidmore picks up the point. Bass is going to come back in the ball game for Johnston. And Emma Koenig will be serving for Skidmore. Collins sets it up for Gonzalez, over to Laura and back across. And that ball is out. Koenig sends it back across, and it's going to be a rotation issue on Refugio's side, so Skidmore will pick up the point. Koenig set to serve again. Laura sets it up for Gonzalez, over to Mesa. Mesa tries to get it up over the net. Can't quite get it up there. Skidmore now leads 10-4 here in the first set. Koenig to Collins. Gonzalez sets it up for Laura, back across. Mann. Oh, some miscommunication there. That is Randall at the net. Flores comes back in for Koenig for Skidmore. Takes Adriana Lara back to serve for Refugio. Morone sets it up for Mann, over to Moore. Blocked at the net. Ball hits the floor. Skidmore now leads 11-5. Lara over to Mesa. Back to Lara and across. Saved by Flores. Put back down by Collins. Point goes to Refugio. Collins to go back to serve for Refugio. Randall sets it up for Quintero, back across. Collins over to Lara. Lara comes off of her hand the wrong way. Skidmore picks up the point. Swanea coming back in the ball game for Randall. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
You're watching your home for Bobcats athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here in Skidmore. Skidmore leading 12-6 here in the first set. Alexis Marone is serving back to Refugio. Off of Laura's hands and backwards. Skidmore will pick up the point. Marone sends it back across into the net. Lady Cats break serve. We'll take back Emma Mesa now to serve for Refugio. Moore over to man, over to Swinea, and into the net. Mesa sends it back over. Moore sets it up for man. Collins saves it. Garza sends it back across. Barone to man to Swinea again. This ball is in the corner. Skidmore will pick up the point. Koenig coming back in the ballgame for Skidmore. Collins over to Mesa. Back to Collins and across. Swinea to man. Back to Swinea. A little too hard. Refugio will pick up the point. Now trailing by 5. Gonzalez coming back in the ballgame for Adriana Lara. Ava Solis going back to serve. Moore sets it up for man. Over to Swinea. Blocked at the net. Mesa gets it over to Solis. Back across. Morone to man. That is Quintero tried to get it across, but it hits the net. Solis sends it back over. Koenig sets it up for man. Back over to Koenig and across. Ball finds the floor. Skidmore with the point. Quintero serving now for Skidmore. Mesa sets it up out of bounds. Quintero sends it back across into the net. Refugio with the point. And it's going to take Mabry Garza back to serve for Refugio. Moore to man to Swinea at the net. Hits the floor on Refugio's side. Nice try by Bass to get to it. Sydney Swinea going back to serve now for Skidmore. Garza sets it up for Lara over to Bass. Hits the top of the net and falls in. Lara saves it back to Garza. Over to Gonzalez, and that is going to be out of play. Swinea across off of Lara's hands and out of play. Another point for Skidmore. DeAsia Foster looks like she's about to come in the ball game for Collins. Swinea sends it back over. Lara sets it up for Foster. It hits Gonzalez in the forehead. So Skidmore will pick up this point also. Swinnea sends it back over with a smile on her face. Laura sends it back over. Swinnea sets it up for Mann. Over to Koenig, into the net. Lady Cats break serve, picks up the point. Johnston coming back in the ball game for Bass. She's going to go back to serve. Nice serve. Hits the hands and goes the other way. Johnston sends it back across. Koenig sends it back over for Refugio. Garza sets it up, finds the floor. Lady Cats pick up the point. Johnston sends it back over. That ball is going to be out of bounds. Skidmore picks up the point. Now leads by 7 here in the first set. Emma Koenig serving to Refugio. Gonzalez can't quite get to it. Koenig sends it back over. Off of Meza's hand. Koenig sends it back over to Garza. Moore there at the net sends it back over to the Refugio side, hits the floor. And we're at set point for Skidmore. Garza sets it up for Gonzalez, sends it back over. Marone sends it back over to Laura. Laura sets it up for Foster. Back to Mabry Garza, back across. Marone to Mann, over to Dalen Moore. Nice save at the net by Meza. And Johnston can't quite get it over the net. Skidmore wins set number 1, 25-14. We're going to take a quick break, be right back. You're watching Lady Cat Volleyball here on the Refugio Sports Network. Stay with us.
The Refugio ISD Education Foundation has been supporting teachers, students, and administrators in the district for the past 4 years. At the beginning of this school year, the Education Foundation awarded $51,397 to teachers for materials and equipment for their classrooms and field trips for students. In the past 3 years, the foundation has awarded over $152,000 to support innovative teaching and learning. We are so excited to announce a new giving campaign called Friends of the Foundation. This is a way for alumni, friends of the district, and the community to donate each month through an automated bank draft process. Whether you are able to give $10 a month or $100 a month, it will make a huge difference for the students and teachers in Refugio ISD. Please go to the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or Facebook page and see how you can help support the students and teachers of Refugio ISD.
Okay, hi. What's the occasion, Fancy Pants? Ah, that fancy DQ caramel fudge cheesecake blizzard is the occasion.
Glad I thought of this.
I thought of it.
Maybe let her have this one. DQ, happy tastes good.
fashion is what we're all about. Shop the latest trends at great prices. You can find just about everything you need to complete your look, from top to bottom. Remember, fashion is what you buy. Style is what you do with it. 77 Outfitters has all of your Bobcat gear ready for the season. Come by and check the variety of hats and apparel. Highfalutin, 77 Outfitters, and Greenhouse Cleaners proudly supports the student athletes of Refugio High School.
Back here at Skidmore-Tynan High School, Skidmore JV wins set number 1, 25-14, heading to set number 2. Skidmore will be serving to start this set. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Thank our sponsors for coming along the ride with us this year. Varsity contest up next. Lady Cats of Refugio will be taking on the number 9 state-ranked Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats with their 23-5 record. Laura checking in the ball game for Sadie Gonzalez on the Refugio side. And we're just about ready to go. Mann will be serving for Skidmore. Mann sends it across. That is going to be out of bounds. A little too long. Lady Cats of Refugio pick up the first point. It's going to take Emma Mesa back to serve now for Refugio. Moore sets it up for Mann, sends it back across to Collins. Collins sets it up for Solis, back to Collins and over. Marone sets it up for Mann, over to Quintero, who's going to be out of bounds. Lady Cats pick up the point. Meza sends it back across. Quintero to Mann. I'm sorry, that was Koenig to Mann. Garza sends it back over to Marone. To Mann, over to Swinea. Blocked at the net. Solis tried to get it up in the air. Can't quite do it. Skidmore scores a point. It's going to take Solana Quintero back to serve. Collins to Garza, back across. Mann sets it up for Quintero. Collins over to Bass, into the net. Quintero sends it back across. Collins over to Garza. To Lara. Into the net. Skidmore takes the lead here in set number 2. Quintero back across. Collins to Garza, back over. Mann over to Morone. Back across to Lara. Collins back over to Lara from the back row. Sends it back over. Solis sends it back over. And Swinea into the net. Lady Cats tie it up. And Solis will go back to serve for Refugio as Gonzalez comes in for Adriana Lara. Solis sends it back across. Marone sets it up for Mann. Swinea and back across. Solis sets it up for Collins, over to Bass, back across. Marone, nobody gets it. Our Lady Cats take the lead. Solis to Moore, to Man, back to Moore. Ball finds the floor on the Refugio side, so Skidmore ties it up. Swinea sends it back over.
Give me a mic.
I don't have a mic. I don't have one on me. Meza keeps it alive, gets it over to Collins. And Lady Cats will take the lead again. We'll take Mabry Garza back to serve now. Randall sets it up for Moore and back across to Collins, over to Garza. Marone sets it up for Man, over to Koenig and into the net.
Ryan, you're on your own because I can't see over the pole.
Garza sends it back over to Marone. Koenig sets it up for Moore and back across. Meza sets it up for Garza. Into the net by Collins. Skidmore breaks serve, picks up the point. Emma Koenig go back to serve now for Skidmore. Bass. Gonzalez skins it back over. Man to Randall and back across. Laura sets it up for Garza, sends it back over. Marone sets it up for Moore, sends it back over. That ball finds the floor. Skidmore ties it up. Koenig into the net. Allison Johnston coming in for Salem Bass. And on Skidmore side, Chloe Franco coming in for Emma Koenig. You're good. Johnston sends it across. Marone sets it up for Moore, over to Randall. Randall sends it flying. Out of play. Johnston sends it back across to Marone. Man sets it up for Dalen Moore, back across. Gonzalez to Garza, back across. Man sets it up for Moore. Peels it down. Lady Cats of Skidmore score the point. Bass coming back in the ball game for Johnston. And Dalen Moore going back to serve for Skidmore. Meza sets it up for Collins. Garza gets it back across. Marone to Man. Gonzalez sets it back up to Garza. Bass sends it long. But Marone is there. Randall sends it back across, and that is out. Refugio up by 2 now here in the second set. It's going to take Adriana Lara back to serve. Ava Solis coming back in the ball game for Sadie Gonzalez. Lara sends it over to Moore. Moore sets it up for Man, back to Moore. Lara from the back row sets it up for Garza, over to Collins and into the net. Alexis Marone back to serve for Skidmore. Sends it across to Laura. Collins sets it back up for Laura. She sends it back over. Marone's there. Saves it from going out. Over to Franco. Back to Mann. Collins to Garza. Back over to Solis and back across. Marone saves it. Blocked at the net by Collins, but it falls on the Refugio side. Skidmore picks up the point. Alexis Marone. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Hits the top of the net, bounces on the Refugio side. Skidmore scores the point. Marone sends it back over to Laura. Collins saves it. Laura sends it back over. Quintero to Mann to Swinea. Back across. Bass gets a hand on it. Goes out of bounds. Skidmore picks up the point. And Alexis Marone is back serving. Laura can't quite get it up in the air. Skidmore with the point. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. Watching Lady Cat Volleyball from Skidmore-Tynan. We'll be right back.
The members of First Baptist Church, Refugio, are strong supporters of all Bobcat athletics. Go Cats! On Sunday, worship with us.
Back here in Skidmore. Marone serving back to the Lady Cats. Off of Laura's hands. Point goes back to Skidmore. Gonzalez coming back in the ballgame for Adriana Lara. Alexis Marone is still serving. Sends it back across. Collins sets it back up for Mabry Garza and back over. Franco sets it up for Mann over to Swinea. Back across to Garza. Bass hits it into the net. Marone sends it back over. Garza into the crowd. Gonzalez sets it up for Solis. I'm sorry, that's Meza. Bass sets it back over. The ball is going to be out of play. Skidmore now leads 16-9 according to the scoreboard. So that's what we'll go with, the scoreboard. Marone back across. Garza to Meza, back to Garza. And back over to Marone, over to Mann. Dalen Moore from the back row sends it back across. Gonzalez gets a hand on it, but it goes the wrong way. Skidmore will pick up another point. Marone sends it over to Solis, over to Gonzalez, back to Garza. Franco sets it up for Jolie Mann, over to Sydney Swinea. Back across. Gonzalez can't quite get to it. Skidmore now leads by 9. Marone sends it back over to Garza and back across to Quintero, to Mann, back to Quintero. Lara saves it. Garza sends it back over. Mann sets it up for Swinea, and the point goes to Skidmore. Marone sends it back across over to Garza and out of play. Deasia Foster coming in the ball game now for Emma Meza. Marone sends it back across over to Gonzalez. Garza sends it out of play. Skidmore now leads 21-9 here in the second set. Marone sends it back across. Gonzalez sets it up for Garza. Over to Collins and back across. Marone sets it up for Mann, back over to Quintero. Off of Gonzalez's hands and out of bounds. Marone sends it up. Baz sets it up for Mabry. Garza back across. And we're going to have a point goes to Skidmore. Collins apparently with the infraction because they put her number up in the air. Marone sends it over to Solis, sets it up for Collins. Garza sends it back across. Moore sets it up for Mann over to Swinea. Blocked at the net, but Gonzalez hits it out of play. And Skidmore will be at match point. And into the net. Lady Cats break serve. And it's going to take Kaylee Collins back to serve. Collins sends it over. Franco sets it up for Mann. Swinea at the net, blocked at the net. Lady Cats of Skidmore pick up the point and the match. So Lady Cats of Refugio will fall by scores of 25-14 and 25-10 here in the JV match. We'll start a new stream for the varsity match. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys here in just a few minutes.